So hello guys, today in this video we will be looking at the basics of Figma. We won't be learning anything advanced in this video. We will just be looking at the basics like the frames, the shapes we can use, the move tool, the pen tool we have, and the pencil tool, and we will just look at a few tools in Figma, and we will look at what layers are. So yeah, with that said, let's go to Figma and see the basics. So what Figma is a free app, okay, for designers. It is vector based, okay, so not like Photoshop. Photoshop is not vector based. Illustrator is vector based. So similarly, your Figma is also vector based, and if you want to create SVGs, you can create it like, you know, make an image or make a logo over here, giving it strokes and fills and different things, and then you can use export that as an SVG and then convert it into HTML CSS SVG and then use it in your project. So yeah, Figma is really easy and it is user friendly. So yeah, I personally use Figma to design websites. So yeah, because I find it easy and user friendly. So today we will be looking at a few basics of Figma. Okay, so let's start. This is the desktop version of my Figma. Open over here. So here we have our move tool, for which our shortcut is V. Okay, this is used to move our elements inside our frame. So let's start with frame. The second one over here, F, for which the shortcut is F. You can just press F on your keyboard or select it with your arrow, and then you can just draw a frame. Okay, you get a frame to work on. Right now you had a blank screen, right? But when you click on the frame on the right hand side, can you see you get different options of the frame? Here you have phone, you have different types of phone frames to get, right? Here you have tablet, here you have desktop. For example, we want our frame to be the size of a desktop. Like, this is helpful when you design websites. You want your frame to be of the size of a desktop, right? So yeah, this is what you get in your frame. Okay, this is how your frame is used, and here you have all the different options. Okay, we will go through all these options in some other video. Right now let's just look at the basics. So this is how you make your frame. You can either select your frame and then you can choose any one of them that you want from over here, and if you want a custom frame, then you can of course just drag your mouse and make the frame, right? And can you see we got two frames over here, right? The first one's name is over here. In the left you have layers shown, right? You have the desktop one frame, and here you have the frame one, right? And now here you can press Ctrl and use your mouse scroller to zoom in and zoom out of your screen, or also you can press Ctrl plus and minus to do that. And one more thing over here is you have your H. Okay, so this tool over here, this is your hand tool. This is used to move your screen. Okay, you can move around your screen using the hand tool. And the V tool is used to move your items over here, right? And if you want to move the entire screen, then you use the hand tool over here. Okay, so this is the difference between your move tool, for which your shortcut is V, and for your hand tool, for which your shortcut is H. Okay, so this is how you make your frame. So yeah, let's delete the second frame that we just made. You just select the frame and press the delete key on your keyboard and it will work. So yeah, we just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we have our frame over here. Right now these are the different shapes that you can use, right? You have the rectangle, you have line, arrow, ellipse, polygon, star. You also can place an image in your document if you wish to. So here, for example, you choose a rectangle tool and then you can make a rectangle over here, right? So now this is the rectangle tool, and if you want to make a square, that means you want your sides to all be same, then you can start dragging, and then you can press the shift key and then drag, so that you get a perfect square. Can you see on the right hand side the width and the height over here. This over here, just notice this, when we press shift and change things, can you see you have the width and height changing equally? So yeah, if you want to use other tools, and you can use them as well. For example, we have the line tool over here. You select it and you make a straight line. If you want your line to be exactly straight, then you can press the shift. You keep pressing the shift key. Okay, don't leave the shift key. Keep your shift key on your keyboard pressed, and then drag it anywhere you want. And can you see you get a straight line, and this will change to 45 degrees, and if you go straight, it will change to 90 degrees and so on, but it will give you a straight line. Alright, so that's how your shift key works. So you get the line, and then here you can change the stroke to be 5, so its thickness will become 5, and so on. You can change the color of the stroke to be anything that you want from over here, right? And similarly for the rectangle as well, you can change the fill of its color. You can change its fill to any color that you want to. For example, we have this dark red over here. Okay, and we can also give it a stroke, that is over here. We click on the plus button to add a stroke. Okay, so when we added the stroke, can you see, okay, it might not be visible, but when we press the control button and zoom in, can you see this line over here, black color line? This is your stroke. Okay, so you can increase the stroke to, for example, 5, so the thickness will increase. So can you see it is more clear now? So this is your stroke and fill for your different shapes. Okay, and here let's delete this line. You also have an arrow that you can use, right? You have arrows and stuff. You can use all those different shapes. And now here, for example, if we have two rectangles, let's make another square, for example, over here. And now, okay, let it be a rectangle. And if you want to place this rectangle over here, and you want this to be behind, you can drag your layers over here from top to bottom. Okay, so this is how your layers work. Your first layer is the one on the top, and your second layer is the one which is behind. Okay, so this is how your layers work. And also, if you have a star, not an image, if you have a star, for example, you can place the star also wherever you want using the layers. If you want it to be behind this, then it can be behind this. Okay, so this is how your basic Figma works. There was nothing fancy in the video. We have a few more tools over here. That is our pen tool. This is used to draw lines. Okay, so I will make a video, a dedicated video for the pen tool and how you can use it, because it's a bit tricky using the pen tool, because we have those curves and tangents and different things that we need to understand to use the pen tool efficiently. Okay, so we will look at all these options in some other video. So right now this is your pen tool and this is your pencil tool, which is just a freehand pencil. And here we have the text tool. We can have a text box and we can write anything that we want, right? So that, and we can change the different options from here. For example, we can have a text of 36, size of 36, 62, and here you have the line height, and here you have the letter spacing and all those different things that we use in CSS, right? We can set those over here as well. So yeah, this is how you use the text tool, and this is your hand tool, which I already showed you, to move your entire screen. If you want, you use it. And the V tool is used to move your elements. Okay, so yeah, these constraints and these layers, and what is passed through is the, for example, you can make it of 50%, and can you see this added some transparency to our layer. We can see through it, right? We can see what is there behind it. Before that we were not able to see because it was a pass through 100%. And we have many different options over here. Figma is a lot more. You can do a lot of things in Figma, but as this is a basic and a beginner video, I would like to keep it simple. So just practice with these tools, and especially learn the shortcuts. It makes it easy to use Figma, and your work also gets faster, if you know the shortcuts, because you just have to press keys on your keyboard and then you have to just keep moving your mouse. You don't have to go and select, okay, each and every element, because you already know the shortcuts, and things become really fast, right, when you use the keyboard. So yeah, when you use the shortcuts, I mean. So yeah, this is just the basic of how you can use Figma, understand layers and understand frames, and we have different shapes and stuff. So yeah, I will soon be coming up with a video in which we will be together designing a website using Figma. So you will get more practice with Figma, and I will be coming up with other videos as well, with some advanced topics in Figma, like the constraint, and then we have the grid also. You can also use a grid so that you can align your items properly in Figma, and then there are many other things. Figma is amazing, it has many options. So yeah, we will look at all of those in the upcoming videos. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you guys understood what are the basic features and how the basic Figma works. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, do not forget to press that like button and also subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming up with videos related to web development and web designing frequently. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Let's meet in the next video. Until then, bye guys.